Good morning. What's in the way here? Oh, this is just my little... This is Paula from Paula's Chair Play, coming at you with another general reading. But this morning, I'm going to light the candle with you. Here's a candle. This is for both our protection during this reading. Okay? There we go. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting us, for guiding us, and for your healing vibes. Bad vibes be gone. I got my little coffee, but first we're going to have a little bit of sage in. Okay, put my... Sorry, you can't really see it, right? I'll back you up a little bit. Just so you can see a little bit there. Okay? Now this takes a while. Sage to start burning. You gotta grab the sides where there's fresh sage to burn. Like, that's what I do. Okay, there. Well, it goes a long way, you know. Clear the energy in here, sage. You know, sage is good for a lot of stuff. It is a mood stabilizer. It burns, like it cleans bacteria in the air, particles. I don't know, it's 96% of any bad thing in the air. It burns it away, it clears it, it cleans it. Isn't that something? Like, there's a reason why we love to light shit up. I do enjoy a puff once in a while. Right now it's too early for that. There we go. Okay. I'll just move this out of the way. Just wanted to make a video that everybody saw that. That's what I kind of do at the beginning of my every morning, every reading. I usually do my readings in the morning. Oh, this is coming up. Differences. Acknowledging our differences. Not everybody does the same thing the same way. You know, you can be strict and follow strict rules, or you can be generous with yourself and not put yourself on the spot. Just follow your own intuition, your guidance, and improve it if you need to improve it. But we all have our different ways to doing stuff, you know, and it's all good. We are all here to, you know, throw something in the pot. Take it or leave it, okay? So we got the black cat and the white cat. And the orange and the is that an apple? So differences. Acknowledge your differences. That's what makes us unique. Don't, or try not to, you know, I'm better than you because I'm different than you. I do things better. You can think that all you like, but you don't have to voice it. Like, that doesn't make anybody feel good. If you're thinking you do it better, but whatever, you know, whatever. It's card number 36, which is a 9 if you add it up. 9s are about the final, you know, you're wrapping things up here. You're at the ending of a cycle. 1s are about new beginnings and the self. There's a 7. 43 is a 7. Understanding. She looks relieved. Finally, she understands. We need to understand each other a little bit. Let each other live a little bit, you know. If you're too strict, well, maybe you need to be strict with yourself because you know yourself best, right? But not everybody needs that strictness. Understanding each other will get you further and closer to God. There's two here. Oh, that one came out yesterday. Complicated. Everything is complicated. Everything worth it is complicated. You start small and you get bigger. You know, it's like you just got to go with the flow. Excuse me. My nose is just a little bit running. The humidity and the just humidity, it's making everything icky. So card number complicated is card number 11. We got 7, we got 9, and 31, which is a 4, which is stability. Risk. It's like the Fool. Went to the edge there and you're going to take a risk on something. You're going to fly. You're going to, you know, that beautiful dress might cut the wind, like cut the fall. Taking a risk is also having faith, right? In a higher source that is guiding us to do good, to do better, to love each other unconditionally. You can redirect the people, but you got to accept them for who they are and at what level they are and what stage they are in their life. We all go through stuff, not at the same time, but similar. All right. It's Friday. I want to say it's Friday, bitches. You gonna get dressed up or dressed down? It's so hot that we need to put a suit on and go jump in the lake, I think. I think we're due. The water has to be warm, hot, maybe a little bit warmer than May, June. Let's see here. What do we need to know for our highest good? And thank you for, if you're still here with me, thank you for joining me. And maybe there's something in here for you. Please like and share and comment and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. The star. Ooh, one fell down there. The star in fighting came out. Card number 4, stability, 4 wands. I'm still, I'm going to shuffle them and cut and start from the top. Oh, this fell, a 9. 9 of Swords. You know, being anxious about not knowing where we're going, how things are going to end up. If you're worried, replace it with something else that you can free your mind. Like a swim would be good, you know, just to release any kind of worries. Will balance you, will put you in your, you know, center yourself. I know it's hard sometimes to not worry, but is the worry going to change anything? It's low vibrational energy, and we want to stay uplifted to heal. Positivity, playfulness, lightness, not putting any strain on you. Okay, it's complicated. We need to take a risk here. Understand each other. Whoa! That is the King. The King of Swords. It's about communication. It's about clarity. It's about... He is... he knows the facts. He knows the truth. And it's kind of a cop or a lawyer. This is the heart of the matter. Using your discernment, okay? Having boundaries is very important. Knowing your self-worth. The King of Swords. Okay. Here we got the 3 wands. Is he waiting on something here? Something to arrive? Or is somebody leaving? He's holding a ball of yin and yang in his, like balancing his masculinity and femininity. This is a person that's very well balanced. The next one is, oh, he's been through hell and back. 10 swords. Look, he's down for the count here. He was well armored, so, you know, if you see the back of it, he's standing outside of his suit. His suit is demolished. He's been through a war here. People jabbing at him, people not wanting to succeed, some jealousy, some not understanding people, you know. Understanding the card is here. So this is the base of the matter. You've been through backstabbing, pain, whatever it is. It could be physical, like you could have been shot, you could have been operated on, you could have lost a limb. This is down for the count. Sometimes we don't get back up. But you're very strong, okay? The heart of the matter is this King of Swords. Using your intelligence is important in this situation here. Knowing the facts, okay? Being truthful is going to get you ahead. If you lie, you know, you might save yourself for a little while, but the truth always comes out. So whatever you're building will be destroyed when the truth comes out, or might be destroyed. If you're lucky, you get like a second chance to whatever you're trying to do here. Be honest about it. People need to be honest with each other. If you don't like your honesty, well, I can move on. If I don't like your honesty, I can move on. I don't need to stick it out because you're pretending something you're not with lies. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. You know, it's hard to find yourself when you've been so programmed and conditioned to be a certain way. You don't know who you truly are. Like, go into the army. It's knocked out of you. You come out of there, you're a soldier, right? Well, some parents are like that. You don't even have to go to... Well, we need to keep our kids in line, right? To follow suit, to follow the general suit. But nowadays, we are seeing that it wasn't okay. That's not the right way. It might be the right way for somebody, but it's not for us. So we want to change that. This is working on it, okay? Maybe even teaching a young one to do differently than the past generation, you know? Okay, what's coming in here? Oh, so you're going to have to leave some people behind. Or maybe you are going to feel left behind. Sometimes we are left behind because we are not cooperating. We're not following the rules. We are not meeting halfway. So people are left behind for a reason, right? But it's to think about what you can do differently. It's to get yourself out. When you hit rock bottom there, well, there's no way. You can't go further down. You gotta start climbing up, right? And that is the situation we find ourselves in when we start looking to help ourselves. So there's a reason behind everything. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything happens to open up our eyes to what's going on here. There's taking a risk, maybe being foolish, but brand new start. The Fool starts, he has a little bag. Usually he has a little dog. But anyways, he's on the edge here, right? Like she is, taking a risk. It's important for you to take risks. Stop keeping yourself safe and, you know, Groundhog Day, doing the same old every day. Aren't you getting tired of it? You need to take risks. You're preparing yourself here. You gathered the facts and you're waiting on the right opportunity. You're ending something that's no longer serving you, that you no longer need to believe in. And you're working on all of this. And you might find yourself alone and maybe single, or like he's sitting out, like the church here. The church is warm. The church has offerings for us, you know. This should be a safe place. There's evil everywhere. You got to be aware. We're always, you know, I'm not going to talk bad about the church, but there has been a lot of fucked up shit coming out of the church, right? Okay. So there you are. You are the magician. Somebody's seeing the back of you. So you're actually making all this happen here. You have the tools to make something happen. After you take a risk, the card 0, you see, that's the Fool. And then comes card number 1, which is the Magician. So you've left, like this is future tense, you left a situation with little in tow, okay? And this is using what you find along your way, knowledge, wisdom, tools, better tools to work with, and you're manifesting your daily, whatever your future, your daily, you're working one with God, your soul, okay? The magician, he has the wand, he has the cup, he has everything he needs, okay? The pentacle, and what's the other one? Okay, so in your environment, this is generosity. It's a good exchange of energies here. And that's what you're looking for. You know, you set yourself on a quest here when you start with practically nothing in tow, no baggage. You cleared the baggage, right? Okay, so the challenge is, oh, we got 2 6s following each other. And this is victory, but you're going through battle, okay? The challenge is to recognize your efforts, not what you lost, because we lose and we win some, okay? You need to acknowledge what you're winning, what you're gaining, be grateful for the efforts you've put in already, and even if it's a small accomplishment, you need to be aware of that, because you are stepping up for yourself. There's a win. And then we've got, oh, the player card. This is the Knight of Wands. He's got fire for you. Do you need heat? He's got the guy with the heat. And the wand. You've got plenty of choices coming in. This player type, you know, might be fantasizing about you at nighttime. He's very emotional about it. And here is the Temperance. Wow. The Temperance is an earth angel. She heals. She can make you feel better, you know, with her smile, with a kind word. But her energy is very healing. Like a hug goes a long way. Patience. You need a lot of patience with the players in the world, right? Some love to trick us just to get off. And, you know, judge all you want, but that's what happens. And you got to stay clear from the players. You learn your lessons through life, right? We don't come out of the womb perfect and knowing all. We're here to learn lessons and experience life and joy and pain and all that jazz. There's the Queen of Wands. She's very attractive. You are very attractive. When you put yourself together and put a little effort into it, you can be very attractive. Your energy speaks for itself. When you're the Queen of Wands, in that Queen of Wands energy, you can be a Queen of Swords if you like. It depends what you need to work with on which individual you're working with. Some people, you need to place yourself where, like the Temperance, she works energies. If she needs to be stern, she can be stern. Like, you know, if she needs to be loving and nurturing, she will be. But she will be to the point also. She doesn't waste any time. It's like this. She's coming in. There's the World. Wrapping up cycles. There's an ending somewhere. There has been an ending of maybe people or someone trying to trick you, you know. You've learned the lesson. You're proud of yourself. Maybe you're having trouble being proud of yourself, but you need to acknowledge your efforts and your achievements, how little they are. They are big to you. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. You're here for a reason, a purpose, to achieve what you came here to achieve. Doesn't matter if it's not written down in stone. You can change it up. It's your life. All right. Love you. 21:44 on the clock, timer there. Please like and share and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you.